The cold moon, a celestial invitation to awaken and transform. The final full moon of the year has arrived. The cold moon, a luminous beacon, shimmering with the universe's ancient wisdom. This isn't just a spectacle of light gracing the night sky. It's a profound energetic turning point, a cosmic call to action. Imagine the cold moon as the frost blanketing the earth, quietly preparing the soil for the renewal of spring. Similarly, its energy clears your inner slate, making way for transformation and growth. Beneath its still beauty lies an untamed power, a stirring force that nudges you to pause, reflect, and shed the weights of the past. This moon's energy isn't passive. It demands your participation. Like the icy surface of a frozen lake concealing strong currents, the cold moon urges you to look deeper, to uncover truths that will guide you toward clarity and alignment. It stirs emotions, unlocks hidden insights, and empowers you to release what no longer serves your journey. This is your chance to realign with your highest self and step boldly into the new year. The cold moon's energy doesn't wait. It calls for courage, introspection, and action. Are you ready to embrace this rare cosmic shift? Because the universe is waiting for your answer. Let's explore the mysteries of this powerful moon together and uncover what it means for your life and soul. The cold moon, your celestial catalyst for change. The cold moon, the final full moon of the year, illuminates the night like a silver artist's brushstroke. But don't be deceived by its gentle glow. This moon carries an electrifying energy designed to awaken, transform, and push us to evolve. Picture the cold moon as a cosmic mirror, reflecting truths we've long avoided. It shines its light into the hidden corners of our lives, uncovering unresolved emotions, unspoken conflicts, and unfulfilled desires. Much like frost reveals the raw beauty of a winter landscape, this moon lays bare the parts of ourselves we need to confront, not to harm, but to heal. Think of it as a firm yet compassionate teacher, refusing to let us shy away from life's unfinished lessons. Whether it's a decision we've delayed or a habit we've outgrown, the cold moon demands action. It strips away distractions and asks us to focus on what truly matters, clearing a path for clarity and purpose. The energy of this moon is not passive. It's like an icy wind that rattles your soul, shaking loose what no longer serves you. Imagine standing on a frozen lake. Beneath the still surface, unseen currents stir. Similarly, the cold moon awakens dormant energy within us, urging us to release stagnation and embrace transformation. This is not destruction, it's renewal. Like a winter storm, leaving behind a crisp, clear dawn. The cold moon's energy cleanses and prepares us for what's to come. It reshapes the ground beneath us, offering a chance to rebuild with intention and strength. On a larger scale, its ripples extend beyond the individual, touching relationships, communities, and even the collective consciousness. It whispers to humanity, encouraging us to rethink old systems and create a more harmonious world. But here's the key. This transformation demands your participation. Like pruning a tree to make way for new growth, the cold moon invites you to let go of what's holding you back. It's not an ending, but a beginning, a chance to realign with your highest self and plant the seeds for a brighter future. So as you stand beneath its glowing light, ask yourself, what do I need to release? What truths have surfaced? What new paths are calling my name? The cold moon's energy is here to guide, inspire, and empower. Are you ready to embrace the change? Let the cold moon be your compass, your spark, and your guide as you step boldly into transformation. The universe is waiting. Are you ready to answer the call? The cold moon, a call to release and renew. Picture yourself wearing a coat that's too tight. It once offered warmth and protection, but now it feels restrictive, holding you back from moving freely. The cold moon invites you to shed this metaphorical coat, the outdated beliefs, lingering fears, and attachments that no longer serve you. This is not a loss, but a liberation, a chance to step into a lighter, freer version of yourself. Letting go is like sorting through an old closet. Every piece carries a story, but not everything belongs in your present. Some things, no matter how cherished, must be released to create space for new beginnings. The cold moon helps us lovingly lay these items to rest, not with judgment, but with gratitude for the lessons they brought. Imagine a river after a storm, murky, chaotic, and cluttered with debris. Over time, as the currents settle, the water becomes clear again. This is what the cold moon offers, a cosmic cleansing of our inner world, clearing away emotional clutter to restore our natural flow of peace and clarity. The moon's energy is like a gentle but purposeful wind, sweeping through your soul and encouraging you to release what weighs you down. Think of it as pruning a garden. Before new flowers can bloom, the old weeds must be pulled and the soil must be refreshed. The cold moon guides you through this necessary clearing, preparing the fertile ground for growth and transformation. Releasing the past isn't about forgetting. It's about holding it lightly. The cold moon whispers, "Let go," not as a demand, but as an invitation. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack on a long journey. Each step feels harder, and exhaustion sets in. The moon's energy encourages you to set down this weight, freeing yourself to move forward with strength and ease. This act of letting go is an act of trust. Trust in yourself, in life's cycles, and in the unknown. It's like standing at the edge of a frozen lake, knowing that beneath the ice, the waters are ready to flow again. The cold moon reminds us that every ending holds the promise of a beginning. Under its light, you may feel called to reflect, meditate, or simply sit in stillness. This is a sacred moment, a cosmic pause where clarity emerges. Trust the process, even if you can't yet see what lies ahead. Letting go is never about weakness. It's a profound act of strength and faith in the beauty of renewal. Picture a glass filled with murky water. To bring in fresh, clean water, the glass must first be emptied. The cold moon offers us this chance to empty ourselves of what no longer serves us, creating space for clarity, peace, and new possibilities. This release is transformative. It's like stepping out of a dark, tangled forest into a bright meadow, where the air is fresh and the path is clear. When we let go, we reclaim our energy, focus, and freedom. The cold moon doesn't promise that letting go will be easy, but it assures us it will be worth it. Its glow is a gentle reminder that growth requires space, healing requires honesty, and freedom requires release. So, as you stand under its luminous light, take a deep breath. Feel its energy, wrapping around you, offering both comfort and courage. When you're ready, let go. Trust in the renewal that follows, and step into the brighter, clearer version of yourself that the cold moon knows you're ready to become. This is your invitation to transform, not through force, but through surrender. Will you answer its call? Awakening under the cold moon, a journey to your higher self. The cold moon doesn't just light up the night sky, it illuminates the quietest, most hidden parts of your soul. Its glow is like a celestial mirror, reflecting the truths you've buried and the essence of who you truly are. It whispers to the deepest parts of you, calling you toward a life of meaning, purpose, and connection. Imagine walking through a thick fog, unable to see what lies ahead. The cold moon shines like a lantern, cutting through the haze and revealing the path, not one that leads outward, but inward, toward your highest self. This isn't a new journey, but a rediscovery, like finding an old map tucked away in a drawer, guiding you to treasures that have always been yours. Awakening under the cold moon feels like remembering a forgotten melody, one that stirs something deep within. It's a reminder that you are not just a passenger in life, but a creator of it, a vital piece of the universe's grand design. Like a compass pointing to true north, the cold moon aligns you with your higher purpose, helping you recognize the path you were always meant to walk. This alignment isn't always easy. It often requires courage to step into the unknown. Picture standing at the edge of a dense forest, unsure of what lies beyond. The cold moon encourages you to trust your steps, its light filtering through the trees to offer glimpses of the way forward. Sometimes, the call of the cold moon feels like a gentle nudge, reminding you of dreams you've set aside or passions you've ignored. Other times, it's an undeniable pull, urging you to confront fears, doubts, and insecurities. But just like a seed must break open to grow, this journey requires vulnerability, a willingness to shed old layers and let your authentic self emerge. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's where true strength begins. Think of a tree standing tall against a winter wind. It bends but doesn't break, its roots anchoring it firmly to the earth. The cold moon teaches us to embrace our imperfections, showing us that our cracks are not flaws, but places where light can shine through. Awakening to your higher self is not about grand achievements or external validation. It's about living in alignment with your inner truth. Imagine a river flowing effortlessly toward the ocean, following its natural course. The cold moon invites you to flow with your life's purpose instead of fighting against it, to trust that the twists and turns are part of the journey. As its light reflects the world around us, the cold moon also reveals our inner landscape. This is a time to pause and reflect, like gazing into a calm lake where your image is mirrored back. It's not about dwelling on the past, but understanding it, seeing the lessons and patterns that have shaped you. Ask yourself, who am I at my core? What do I truly desire? What's holding me back from stepping into my higher self? The cold moon helps you uncover these answers, not as loud declarations, but as quiet truths whispered by your soul. This journey isn't linear. It's like climbing a spiral staircase. At times, it may feel like you're retracing old steps, but each turn brings you closer to your essence. The cold moon reminds you to honor every phase, whether it's a breakthrough or a setback, knowing that every step leads to growth. Ultimately, the cold moon's greatest gift is the reminder that the light you seek has always been within you. Its brilliance is a reflection of your own, a beacon guiding you back to yourself. Under its glow, take a deep breath and let its energy awaken the truth of who you are. This is your time to rise, to align, and to step fully into your higher self. Illuminating the shadows, awakening under the cold moon. Picture yourself holding a lantern in the dark. At first, the flame flickers, small and uncertain, but as you shield it and nurture its warmth, it grows stronger, eventually lighting the way for yourself and others. The cold moon acts as this guiding light, inviting us to tend to our inner flame, the essence of our higher self. This higher self isn't something you must create or search for. It's already within you. Awakening to it is about remembering, peeling back the layers of fear, doubt, and expectation to reveal the truth that you are whole, enough, and deeply connected to the universe. The cold moon's glow whispers encouragement, reminding you to trust your journey and embrace your inner light. Honoring the light within standing beneath the cold moon is a sacred act. Its energy washes over you like a soft wave, filling you with clarity and purpose. It asks you to pause, reflect, and honor the strength in your vulnerability. Awakening under its light is less about transformation and more about rediscovery. Like a gardener clearing away overgrowth to reveal hidden blooms, this process uncovers the radiant truth of who you've always been. Facing the darkness within, yet no light exists without shadow. Confronting the darker aspects of ourselves can feel like standing before a vast, uncharted cave, intimidating, echoing with fears and memories. But the cold moon is a gentle guide, casting a soft, non-judgmental glow that urges us to take the first step. Our shadows are not enemies to be feared, but parts of us that yearn for understanding. Imagine a garden overtaken by weeds, not malicious, but simply thriving in the absence of care. These shadows, when ignored, grow unchecked, but by acknowledging them, we begin the process of weeding out what no longer serves us, making space for new growth. Meeting your shadow is like reconnecting with an old friend you've avoided. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but within that discomfort lies wisdom, resilience, and strength. Every dark corner of yourself holds a lesson, a gift, waiting to be unearthed. The uncomfortable beauty of growth, much like awakening, isn't always easy. Think of a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. The struggle is essential to strengthen its wings for flight. Similarly, the cold moon encourages us to endure the discomfort of transformation, knowing that what lies on the other side is freedom and empowerment. This process often feels like a storm shaking the branches of a tree, chaotic, unsettling, but necessary. Storms clear the way for new beginnings, just as the cold moon stirs our inner world, exposing fears and doubts so we can address and release them. Letting go to rise higher. Releasing what no longer serves us is like setting down a heavy backpack after a steep climb. The weight you've carried, the burdens you've held, are no longer yours to bear. The relief is immediate, and suddenly, the path forward feels lighter and clearer. Facing and letting go of inner darkness is like mining for gems, messy and exhausting, but ultimately rewarding. The treasures unearthed are clarity, strength, and a renewed connection to your higher self. Finding harmony in shadow and light. The cold moon's light is a nurturing presence, not harsh or critical. It reveals the darker corners of our soul with compassion, showing us that our shadows are not flaws, but parts of our wholeness. Darkness is not the absence of light, but its partner, teaching us to appreciate illumination in all its forms. This healing process under the cold moon is transformative. Think of a forest after a wildfire. The initial destruction paves the way for vibrant new growth. The ground becomes fertile, rich with possibility. Similarly, facing and releasing our inner shadows creates space for dreams, clarity, and authenticity to flourish. The gift of self-compassion. Throughout this journey, self-compassion is your greatest ally. Be kind to yourself as you confront fears, doubts, and insecurities. Imagine a gardener nurturing a struggling plant, not with frustration, but with gentle care, providing everything it needs to thrive. The cold moon's ultimate message is one of balance and renewal. By tending to both your inner light and shadow, you step closer to the radiant, whole version of yourself. Its glow is an invitation to embrace all that you are, to release what weighs you down, and to rise with clarity, courage, and purpose. This is your moment to awaken, to step into the brilliance of your higher self, and to shine for the world to see, embracing the shadows and illuminating the path forward. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest, holding a lantern. Its soft glow doesn't chase the darkness away, but reveals the beauty hidden within it. Facing your inner shadows is like stepping into this forest, an act of courage, curiosity, and compassion. We often view our fears, doubts, and insecurities as flaws to fix, but they are more like chapters of a story waiting to be understood. Each shadow carries wisdom, and by listening to its whispers, we unlock the power to heal and grow. Weaving light and shadow. The goal isn't to banish the darkness, but to integrate it, like an artist blending light and dark to create depth, or a weaver intertwining, contrasting threads to craft a masterpiece. Our shadows and light work together to make us whole. This union brings authenticity, balance, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. When we embrace this balance, we no longer fear life's darker moments. Instead, we see them as wise teachers, guiding us toward transformation. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, reborn, stronger, and more vibrant because of the flames it once feared. The empowerment of acceptance. True empowerment doesn't come from perfection, but from authenticity. It's about owning every part of ourselves, both the cracks and the glow, and understanding that together they create something uniquely beautiful. This acceptance brings clarity and peace, allowing us to move forward with confidence and purpose. The cold moon is both a challenger and a nurturer. It pushes us to face the parts of ourselves we've ignored while wrapping us in its supportive glow, much like a mentor who sees our potential even when we doubt ourselves. A sacred journey of self-love. Under the cold moon's light, reflect on the bravery it takes to face your shadows. This isn't just self-work, it's an act of deep self-love. Imagine setting down a heavy burden you've carried for years. The relief and lightness that follow are a gift you give yourself by confronting and releasing what no longer serves you. Navigating the shift with intention. The cold moon's energy is like a gentle tide, pulling you inward to a place of stillness and reflection. Picture stepping into a cozy cabin deep in the woods, far from the noise of the world. In this quiet space, you can hear your intuition clearly, like a soft melody that's always been playing beneath the static. To connect with this energy, embrace practices that nurture your soul. Meditation. Sit beneath the moon's glow and imagine its light pouring into you like a stream, clearing away doubts and filling you with clarity and peace. Journaling. Use pen and paper to untangle your thoughts. Let your words flow freely, like clearing a path through a dense forest, creating space for new ideas to take root. Rituals. Light a candle, hold a crystal, or simply stand in the moonlight. These simple acts turn ordinary moments into sacred ones, grounding your intentions in a sense of connection. Planting seeds for the future. The cold moon is the perfect time to plant seeds for your future. These seeds are your dreams and intentions infused with the energy of possibility. Picture yourself standing in an open field, planting each one with care, trusting that with patience and nurture, they'll grow into something extraordinary. Write your intentions with confidence and affirmation. Instead of saying, I hope to find peace. Declare, I am creating peace within myself. Visualize the moon's glow warming these seeds like sunlight, encouraging them to sprout. The gift of intuition. During the cold moon, your intuition sharpens, guiding you like an inner compass. Trust this wisdom. It's the universe speaking through you, reminding you that you're supported on your journey. The cold moon's light illuminates not just the world around you, but the universe within. It calls you to embrace your shadows, trust your intuition, and plant the seeds of your future. This is a time of profound transformation, where the light and dark within you come together to create a masterpiece, your truest, most radiant self, following the whisper of your soul. Listening to your intuition is like tracing the path of a soft, whispering breeze. It's gentle but insistent, urging you toward what your soul already knows is right. Often dismissed as impractical or insignificant, this inner voice grows stronger under the cold moon's glow, offering guidance that transcends logic. To connect with this inner compass, carve out moments of stillness. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, and ask, what is my soul trying to tell me? The response may come as a thought, feeling, or fleeting image. Trust it, even if it feels unclear at first. Intuition doesn't give you the whole map, but points you toward the next step. Your intuition is not a crystal ball predicting the future. It's a compass aligning you with your truth in the present. Like a lighthouse guiding ships through fog, it shows you the way forward even when uncertainty surrounds you. By honoring its wisdom, you deepen your connection with your higher self and the vast intelligence of the universe, a collective ripple of energy. The cold moon doesn't just influence individuals, it creates a powerful ripple across humanity. Imagine millions of people around the world setting intentions under the same luminous glow. This shared act weaves a vast web of light and potential, amplifying each individual's dreams. You can tap into this collective energy by joining a meditation circle, participating in a virtual moon ritual, or simply sending positive thoughts into the ether. Picture yourself as part of a celestial choir. Your voice alone is beautiful, but together, the harmony resonates far beyond what any single note could achieve, sailing with the moon's guidance. Navigating this shift isn't about controlling every detail. It's about aligning with the universe's flow. Imagine yourself as a sailor on an expansive ocean. The cold moon is your lighthouse, illuminating the path ahead. While you can't dictate the winds or the waves, you can adjust your sails and steer your ship with intention. Trust that each twist and turn of your journey unfolds exactly as it should. Even in moments of doubt, the moon's glow reminds you that you are supported by the infinite wisdom of the cosmos. The promise of renewal and rebirth life mirrors the cycles of the seasons. Each ending gives rise to a new beginning. The cold moon embodies this truth, gently urging us to embrace change. Picture a tree in the heart of winter, its branches bare, yet brimming with quiet energy. Though it appears still, its roots are hard at work, preparing for the vibrant bloom of spring. Similarly, the endings in our lives are not failures, but transitions, pauses that pave the way for growth. The cold moon whispers that beneath the frost of our struggles, the seeds of renewal are already stirring. Let go of the idea that endings are final. Instead, see them as chapters in an evolving story. Just as a snake sheds its old skin, this moon invites you to release outdated fears, beliefs, and habits, making space for fresh possibilities. The cocoon of transformation. The cold moon doesn't just mark change. It sparks spiritual elevation. It calls us inward, to examine what weighs us down and uncover what lifts us higher. Think of a caterpillar retreating into its cocoon. The transformation is profound, even uncomfortable, but it's the only path to becoming a butterfly. This metamorphosis is not superficial. It's a shedding of old limitations and the unveiling of your truest self. The cold moon's energy serves as your cocoon, wrapping you in a sacred stillness where growth takes root. When you emerge, you're lighter, freer, and aligned with your highest potential, stepping into your power. The cold moon offers more than reflection. It's a call to action. By trusting your intuition, embracing change, and planting the seeds of your future, you step into your power as a co-creator of your life. This isn't just a fleeting moment. It's an invitation to rise, to reset, and to radiate your truest light. Let the cold moon's glow guide you through this transformative journey with clarity, courage, and grace. The path is yours to walk, one illuminated step at a time. Embracing renewal under the cold moon. When life stirs the winds of change, it's tempting to cling to what's familiar, even when it no longer serves us. The cold moon, however, whispers a different message. Step boldly into the unknown. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean. The waves beckon, promising adventure and growth, yet fear holds you back. The moon's light becomes a guiding hand, gently urging you to take that first step. Welcoming the new requires courage, like planting seeds in barren soil. Though the ground looks empty, with trust and care, it transforms into a thriving garden. The cold moon reminds us that possibilities stretch as far as the stars, but they only come to life when we're open and ready to explore. Trusting the universe's masterpiece. Openness is an act of trust, a deep belief that the universe is crafting your life with intention. Picture a painter adding strokes to a canvas. Each detail may seem random, but together they create a masterpiece. Trusting the process, even when the final image isn't clear, allows you to flow with life's rhythm instead of resisting it. The power of letting go. Renewal often begins with release, much like trees shedding their last leaves in autumn. This act of letting go can feel bittersweet, but it's vital for new growth. Think of pruning a plant, not to harm it, but to make room for healthier, more vibrant blooms. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means honoring it as a chapter in your story while turning the page to what's next. The cold moon acts like a magnifying glass, illuminating what needs release and giving you the strength to follow through. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks, each one representing a fear, regret, or doubt. The cold moon invites you to set it down, leaving you unburdened and free to move forward. With each step, you grow lighter, your spirit lifting as you walk into a brighter future. The promise of rebirth. No matter how far off course you feel or how many times you've stumbled, the cold moon is a reminder that it's never too late to begin again. Think of a river blocked by debris. For a while, the water may stagnate, but it always finds a way forward, carving a new path. Rebirth doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be as subtle as the first rays of sunlight breaking through the dark. Small, intentional steps, choosing kindness, taking a chance, forgiving yourself, are the foundation of transformation. The cold moon teaches us that these small moments, like drops of water, eventually create a vast ocean of change. Faith in the cycles of life. One of the cold moon's most profound lessons is the power of faith. Not blind faith, but a quiet knowing that renewal is always happening, even in the unseen. Picture planting a seed. Though you can't see it sprouting beneath the soil, you trust that it will grow into something beautiful with time and care. This faith extends beyond ourselves to the universe. The cold moon reflects life's cyclical nature, a reminder that every ending carries the promise of a beginning. By aligning with these rhythms, we become active participants in the dance of renewal and rebirth, rediscovering wonder and possibility. To truly embrace renewal, we must see the world with fresh eyes. Imagine a child exploring the world for the first time, their heart full of curiosity and wonder. The cold moon calls us to reclaim that sense of awe, to approach each day as a blank canvas filled with infinite potential. But this isn't just about dreaming, it's about action. The cold moon's energy is a rallying cry to rise, to step into the life you've envisioned. It's a reminder that transformation doesn't come from external forces. The power to reshape your reality lies within you, waiting to be unlocked. The cold moon's radiant message. The cold moon, with its glowing presence, is more than a celestial event. It's a symbol of hope and transformation. It reminds us that no matter how dark or challenging life feels, the promise of renewal and rebirth is always within reach. As you stand beneath its light, let the cold moon inspire you to release what no longer serves you, embrace what lies ahead, and step fully into your potential. Like the moon, forever cycling through phases, you are always evolving, always becoming. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and let the cold moon illuminate the endless possibilities awaiting you.